Hi there, Pisces. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at October 6th through October 12th. And it really is an intense week this week. Well, first of all, we have Mercury, the planet of communication and clear thinking, at a phase in Scorpio, which, of course, is your fellow water sign in your ninth house of overseas travel, higher education, philosophy, and spirituality. So some of you may be feeling a little lost this week, a little like, you're not quite sure which direction you want to take. Maybe you're having a bit of a career crisis, or you're just not sure about, what you want to be when you grow up. And sometimes, Pisces, it takes a long time. You and Geminis are really the Peter Pans of the zodiac. And this week marks the beginning of an Aries full moon, which is actually a total lunar eclipse, and a once-a-year Uranus-Sun opposition. Uranus is the planet of erratic behavior, and it's in Aries, as is the full moon, your second house of money and self-worth. So be very wary of, spending money on something that you don't have. You may be very tempted to do so, or borrowing money, or deciding you want to march down to the bank and start up a business and really do something unexpected financially. With Mercury out of phase, this is not a good idea, and with the Uranus thing happening and the total lunar eclipse in Aries happening, not a good idea. November is an idea for you. Next March is the idea for you, but not this month. And once we have a solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 23rd, the dust begins to settle, Mercury is going to turn direct, things will get back to a much calmer place. But the next 3 weeks are really no-goes. Now, Uranus is going to come very close to the Earth and make a 180-degree opposition to the Libra Sun. Now, this cosmic face-off indicates a restless duel between trying to change the status quo and simultaneously trying to keep things in balance. Whenever Uranus is involved, there's a possibility of losing something in order to gain something more important. Although the Sun-Uranus face-off happens once a year, it can have far-reaching consequences. And it is the appetizer to the main event of the week, Wednesday, October 8, which is when the Aries full moon lines up for a total lunar eclipse, visible over eastern Australia, the Pacific, and the Americas. And because this eclipse is involved in the ongoing Uranus-Pluto conflict, as well as trines with Jupiter and Mars, it can be a major positive influence on national or global power struggles. Now, let's hope that's true, because it does seem as if things are getting worse and not better now that we have ISIS, who have come out of, retirement or hiding, and are now up to all sorts of horrible war crimes all over the world. And it would be great if we could work out how to, bring all that to a pleasant and, compromise. And with so much planetary activity in Libra, the sign of balance, and this is definitely a time when a lot can happen. And hopefully it will. And I know that as a Pisces, you're a very peace-loving, peaceful person. So I'm sure that's something you're hoping for too. Pisces, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate your continued appreciation. And I look forward to speaking to you again next week.